how do peace deals work? The first stage is often a ceasefire, a pause in fighting, sometimes temporary, sometimes local to a specific area. More formal is an armistice, which is a legally binding suspension of hostilities, but only a peace treaty can end a legal state of war. Some agreements try to go much further, creating comprehensive settlements to address the political and social root causes of a conflict. Think of Northern Ireland's Good Friday Agreement, which resulted in power sharing, disarmament, and constitutional reform. But there are other paths too, like roadmaps or frameworks that lay out steps to peace without trying to resolve very much. The 1993 Oslo Accords between Israel and the PLO is an example of this. So they did reach some interim agreements, but the core disputes were not settled. The process of a peace deal has these stages. 1, negotiation, often involving outside mediators. 2, agreement on terms, that's withdrawals, ceasefires, disarmament. 3, guarantees and enforcement, peacekeepers, guarantor states. And 4, implementation, the hardest part where many deals do stumble. And failure usually occurs because of unrealistic terms being imposed, the exclusion of key actors from the peace talks, and spoilers, which is a very specific term in this context that means leaders or armed groups that try and sabotage the peace because they have something to gain from the continuation of the conflict. On the other hand, successful peace deals also have hallmarks of inclusivity, involving all of the key actors in the conflict, credible security guarantees, international support, some flexibility, and usually a measure of constructive ambiguity, which helps both sides sell it to their public, plus, if possible, public referenda, or at least buy-in. Underpinning all of this is the idea of ripeness theory, which is that the opportune moment for a peace deal is when both sides have reached a mutually harmful stalemate, where victory seems impossible and continued fighting is just too costly, not just financially, of course. So applying this to Russia and Ukraine, Kyiv's public is shifting towards talks, but Moscow's terms amount to the kind of capitulation for Ukraine that historically destabilizes peace agreements. Think of Versailles in 1919. I'm not comparing anything beyond that. And also, if you look at Ukraine's sovereignty plus Putin's maximalist war aims, that kind of irreconcilable deadlock mirrors frozen conflicts like Korea or Cyprus, where there might be a cessation of hostilities, but no comprehensive peace follows.